it's gone.
I'm gonna fucking throw my piss stream onto your face.
Okay.
That's the start.
Okay.
That's the start.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Zach, this is Razula. He is a black man and skinny, so we call him Stick, and it's funny.
He is
Oh,
not
yeah.
black.
No.
Wait.
Let's.
I've been.
I'm Egyptian.
He is Sri Lankan and Asian, not black.
No. Cut that. I'm
But he
Egyptian.
thinks he's
I'm
black
Egyptian.
and says the N word.
No. I'm Gendy. I'm Egyptian.
Oh,
Cairo, bro.
Oh my god.
So I think the first topic should be.
Oh, I fucking hate this. I was watching a Count Dankula video, and was talking about this woman that was researching this tribe of. Can you shut up? She was researching
Jesus Christ.
these two tribes of chimps in the 70s, and then they had a 4-month-long war campaign where they just brutally murdered one side, and then took the women.
Guerrilla warfare. I'm a
Yeah.
genius.
Oh my god.
No, it was legit, because they just because chimps like to go off and feed on their own, or at least this type, and so this
Wait,
this
what?
mob of the other tribe would just jump a singular chimp and beat it to death, and then celebrate by like screaming and like swinging on vines and stuff.
Oh
And
my
like it was
God.
so horrible that it actually gave the scientists like nightmares and PTSD. If you ever read her memoir, she explains one of the dreams in great detail. Fuck me.
oh, I have to check that out.
And I fucking love monkeys. It's the most recent Count Dankula video, so yeah.
Oh god.
Since I've moved all of
is
this
a
onto
mistake.
chimps, I have a funny chimp story I'd like to tell all of you.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Please don't
so
let us.
these two folks, they brought in this, baby female chimp and tried to raise it as a human.
Oh, you're talking about this.
They spoke specifically sign language to get like the chimp know signs and do them. So like the chimp learnt sign language. It essentially speak with these people. It was the first chimp to properly do this, I think, or it might have been the second. But either way, and so it's living as a human, eating with forks and shit. And then one day, obviously, because it's a chimp, it's not like a nuded chimp, because that's probably horrific. So it gets horny.
Oh.
And for some reason, there are a bunch of magazines
It gets horny and
for
violent.
the
you were
chimp
saying.
for the chimp to flick through. So the chimp gets even hornier. So it gets horny, violent. They accidentally leave booze out twice. So it's horny, violent, and drunk. And one day they leave the chimp alone, and it starts masturbating using the vacuum cleaner. And there's no information about what it does. It just does it. And so obviously damn, this is a horny chimp, we gotta get it laid. So they put it in a chimp enclosure with a bunch of male, also horny chimps, but it thinks it's human. Imagine you when you were 12 and you're just learning about masturbation, and you're just put in an enclosure with a giant horny chimpanzee who's screaming at you. So the chimp had a fucking panic attack and started screaming. So as they take the chimp out of the enclosure, and they just started getting more horny and more violent, and they were like, "This is too much." So they gave it to a great ape rehabilitation center, which is very nice.
That's a
You're
thing.
gonna continue with the
Yeah. So
follow through the story.
after 2 years, they started looking for it, and they didn't find it. Well, they didn't find it alive. They found its body.
Okay, so you said
They-
after 2
Wait, hold on.
years, after 2 years, it turned into a normal chimp. It didn't have any abnormalities or anything like that.
It could no longer sign or anything, but it still showed signs of affections towards humans. So it was It also never mated with another chimpanzee and never had any offspring.
But other than that,
Yeah,
it
but
was
then-
like a complete chimp.
Yeah, it was the whole package. It was the missing link.
Yeah.
And so then 2 years later, they start searching for its like troop. They find the troop, but they don't find a specific chimp. And so they go into the forest and they find its body, decapitated and with its hands taken off.
The chimp
That's
got
it.
poached.
Mm,
It got
Yeah,
fucking
it got
exed.
fucking poached in the middle of Kenya, my man.
Why do you guys have so many traumatic monkey stories?
I know it's.
Chimp.
Oh god.
It's
Oh
Monkey.
my, this is terrible. This is, oh god.
Yeah, it is horror. You know who else are chimps?
Oh fuck.
For some
God.
reason, like 5% of people at the gym, because they're either the buffest person you'll ever see, power
Yeah.
midgets, and if you know what a power midget is, it's a very
I can imagine.
a power midget is like, once again, very short, buff as shit.
Like Tyler one.
Yeah. Tyler one on steroids. Dude was 4 foot, looked like
Tyler
200
one.
kilograms of pure muscle. Wider than he was tall, on God.
On jaw.
On char, bro. And there's
That's a
people who have the
throwback.
intelligence of an ape. Because there's this,
Oh my god.
there's a device in the gym that does like assisted pull-ups,
Yeah.
where it's like, it is a machine where it takes some of the weight when you're doing pull-ups and you can like customize it. And it has this clearly labeled on it and has clear instructions on what to do. But this like lady just like walks onto it. This girl is like 19 at least and 24 at most.
Yeah.
Like very young lady. And she puts her leg down, starts pushing down against the weight.
Oh,
Wha-
no.
And she does this the entire time. Keep in mind, this thing is elevated. So if she stood on top of it, she would have just, her head in the ceiling would have just. And eventually, she was yet to caught on. She did this for like 5 minutes, and I'm watching her in a fucking amazement. And she puts both feet on and starts like pulling down, like it's like next level squatting. And I just let out a fucking in the middle of the gym. And she just turns to look at me, and
What are you
and-
doing?
Oh my, this is why I don't go to the gym. This,
oh,
this-
bro, that's an amazing moment.
god. That's, oh, Jesus Christ.
I have some Zach, I sometimes screenshot your stories because I find them to be the funniest shit. Like the one where you like walked out of the gym and there was just
Wait, hold
spaghetti bolognese everywhere.
Yeah, like what? Care to explain? Care to elaborate?
Zach, do you
Someone was angry. So I walk in. I spend 15 minutes at the gym. It's a pretty nice workout. You know, they have like a sort of front lawn area that divides the main road and the parking lot. Okay, so and in that area, in the 45 minutes, like 45 minutes I had been in there, someone like had gotten like 3 plates of spaghetti, grabbed it and threw it against the ground. Because it wasn't a thing.
Where do
It
you
didn't.
li-
It didn't.
Okay,
It didn't
wait, no,
slide
that's-
off because the sauce was ground on. Like it was. They grabbed it and it was straight into the ground.
Oh
Yeah.
god, you live in
So
the
there were just like
weirdest place, man.
3
What the
like
hell?
large plates, like roughly of like plates of spaghetti, just littered across the ground.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ.
They
So
got.
at
They got
Max
very.
Square.
Excuse me.
I'm at Square, right? So like they're building a gym in like
Oh, yeah.
the food court where Macca's and KFC is.
Wait, is that what
Huh?
that is?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
gym.
God, right in front of.
So they got rid of like most of the fast food places, so it's kind of just like Macca's,
and KFC.
KFC's, 2 others, and then like,
like
just
Alibaba there?
giant gym. Alibaba.
It's a
Alibaba
crap
is always open. They've made a contract with Satan. They can't close.
I
You,
don't
you
know.
will never
I don't
see
go
someone,
there.
someone ordering from Alibaba. No one does. It is a. I've never seen it fucking staffed. It is
But I
the
think
void
like-
restaurant.
The food court always like it just stinks of grease already.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like on top of that, it's just gonna stink of BO.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
BO
God,
and
that's
Lynx
gonna
Africa.
suck.
What a set.
God. Oh my god.
Yeah, That's glorious. Oh,
What the? This is so weird. You guys just god. This that guy. He lives in the weirdest place. What the hell?
bro, Zach lives
Stick, you
across
can't
the
act
road
like
from
this
me.
is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you live on the rich
Okay,
side
so
of
you
the
just,
road, you elitist fuck.
What do
Went
you
through like how like wasn't that like erections, like necrophilia erections?
Wait,
Whoa.
Where you
what?
just won't shut up about that?
Wait, what?
Stick, like what?
Do you have a fucking stroke?
What? I'm trying to pass this message.
Corey, what can you explain to Stick what you're talking about? Because I sure as hell don't.
We need to
I have
decrypt
no
this
clue.
fucking
I
code.
have no clue either.
So like last year, Stick would just keep talking about this like once like someone died, like a guy dies,
Oh
like he'll get
yeah,
erect.
yeah. Okay, wait, let me search this up.
But like every time I saw him, he would just talk about it.
Death Erection. What was it called? It was called
Sounds like a heavy metal band.
Death Erection.
That's erection.
Oh, I'm trying to figure it. I can't find the name for it. I mean,
Sounds like
it
I
was
remember.
something long.
I remember that Jesus had a death erection.
What about Jesus?
Did he even have a dick?
Weird. I mean,
Is that
he was
son of
human.
God, he would make it as big as possible, right?
Okay,
All
do you
I'm
think
saying
Jesus
is
ever
it's...
masturbated or felt horny?
He felt horny.
I
but
mean,
don't
he
think
has holes in
masturbated.
his hands for a reason.
Shut up.
Oh God, Jesus Christ.
It's in the official Bible lore that Jesus had a fat sack.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Man
Had a fat sack.
chunk of steel, bro.
Just like Jinbei. Except you're not up to that, Callum, because you're not
Yeah.
fucking reading it, you pussy bitch.
Yeah, because I got Cold War, and I've been having so much fun with the video game, and I played Last of Us, and I didn't cry. Not a single moment I cried.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what? How?
I feel no pain. Honestly, you
It's
know,
weird.
when you see Joel's daughter die at the very start, I literally sent a text to Jacob saying
I thought you were talking about our friend, Joel. Oh, shit.
I sent a text to Jacob saying, you know what? She deserved to get shot. She was a hardcore drug dealer.
I've
I
never
mean-
played The Last of Us, so I have no context for any of this.
I'll lend you the game. It's genuinely
No.
a really good game.
Fuck yeah, I want to stay out of this.
Okay.
The Last of Us
God.
2 fucking existing is bad enough.
Oh, here's something that I want to talk about. If you're not gonna get the death erection thing up, Stick.
No. I mean, I'll search that up while you're thinking it. Oh fuck, this is so bright.
Yo ho yo ho. What? What is happening?
I'm,
Huh?
oh god.
I don't know what happened.
You're talking about.
Hmm.
Sony is attempting
I
to
think
make a
they
deal
already-
with Madman.
There's already a deal with like Crunchyroll.
Must
All
suck
of-
not to read manga.
Fuck! Oh no! I've made a mistake. I just fucking pulled out my wire. Now all the cables are exposed. I'ma shock myself. Electricity. Gonna become Superman.
Okay. I'm not gonna question this at this point. Oh god. Oh god. I think it's futile to question this. Just
You
answer
regret
all of
everything.
this. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Oh god. I'm just gonna draw while you guys do this. And the only thing I can draw is a dick, so that's all I'm gonna be doing.
Yo, you drawing dick butt? I have a dick butt in my wallet with me at all times.
Oh, oh yeah. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Cretins, that's who.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, it's Lukawa. That's the girl who has the fucking gigantic honkers. She wants to fuck she wants to fuck the little boy.
Oh god. Oh, this is
Tickle his taint, strain the
Sort of
sausage. You know the
situation.
vibe.
taking a turn. Oh, Jesus Christ. Cyberpunk. It's so good.
Wait, hold on. Hyperspeed engage.
Bruh.
I was
game-
just about to start playing it and was like, oh yeah, we start the podcast, boys.
It looks so nice. It looks quality. Alright.
You can make Peter Griffin in it.
Yeah, I'm playing on I'm playing on my PC. You can make handsome Squidward in it. It's pretty pog.
Peter.
Yeah,
I mean.
Yeah, but I mean,
PS4 I've heard.
there's a lot of bugs in it. Obviously, it's like just been released.
Loading in all the
Yeah.
genitalia.
Yeah.
Yeah, just downloading it was a pain.
All the
Alright,
all the custom genitalia sizes.
Yo,
There's only two sizes. There's two sizes.
have you had sex with gay men yet by accident?
No.
By accident.
I
You
made
haven't
sure
played the
not
game.
I made sure not to. Yeah,
I can't stop having sex with gay
You can
men.
actually-
Help.
it can happen accidentally.
Yeah, no, XQC did it on stream.
Oh god.
He went into
Oh,
a
God.
nightclub and he had a gay guy blow him and stuff.
That's
All I can hear is
Christ.
XUC going, "What is this game, bro?"
I've been thinking of like making my character like Jolene.
Oh yeah.
Like I've seen like that's possible in the game.
Hmm.
Or I might just like make
Isn't it like basically possible to make any humanoid character or any
You
human
can make
character?
Peter Griffin.
yeah.
I'm gonna
I
put
mean,
low.
I saw someone on Reddit made like literal handsome Squidward, and it was pog. It looked
What?
so good.
I haven't like played around with it or
It
seen
looked
much,
so
but like
good.
I'm in
but yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077 with Keanu Reeves.
What the? Jesus Christ. Half
Apologies.
the time I have
just,
no idea what's going on.
I just took a
Just
hit of my
someone's
vape.
dying. Great.
I'm practicing for the Vape Olympics. We're gonna
Oh,
see who
yeah.
can blow the fattest clouds.
Eric
Oh,
could
yeah.
do that.
No, he just smokes weed. He
Yeah.
he is built stupid.
You built dummy ass. Yeah, I've seen some gameplay of Cyberpunk and I'm like, looks interesting. I'm gonna wait until I get a PC and I
Oh
get
yeah,
good
definitely.
shit, or I get the PS5, which I'm saving up
Yeah.
for with money from job.
Yeah, cause the thing is, I've heard that Jacob has finished like Cyberpunk, like one of the pods on PS4, and apparently it's really buggy on PS4, and it also
Yeah.
doesn't run well.
Yeah,
So
it is because it's made for the it's made for the newest generation.
yeah.
So,
it's,
you know,
it's real good.
The PS4 Pro is probably like a man that just turned 70 compared to like the 25-year-old PS5 or PC.
Oh yeah.
Key reason I'm keeping Xbox out of this because Kekbox doesn't do very well. Fuck the Kekbox.
Great.
Omega lol, Omega lol.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh Jesus
We
Christ.
roped you into a situation where you have to converse with a chimp.
You really did. I am really
Actually, no, you
regretting
roped
this.
yourself into this. You were like, oh,
Yeah,
I've heard
I
about
mean,
this.
it was like, oh, podcast. Okay, I'm joining. What even is the name? It's budgetcast, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you should really change it to podcast. Not gonna lie. Not gonna
I
lie.
don't know, bro. Maybe.
What are you doing,
tired.
ladder sister?
Jesus. This guy, is he insane? I think he's borderline mentally insane. Have you heard his laugh? That's
It's
I
like
don't
if
know.
Joker was a chimp.
this is the.
This guy sounds insane. He sounds mentally not alright.
Yeah, I've known this guy for like 5 years by now. He's genuinely one of my
I'm
closest
so sorry.
friends.
Yeah, it must suck to be you, not gonna lie.
The worst thing I've had is I'm sitting in his gamer chair, and because it's one of those like really tall back ones, his grandma just peeks around it. Like she's within like breathing distance of me, and says, and I don't know what she said. I'm like, yeah, and then she just walks off, and Zach just turns to me.
What the hell? Jesus Christ. This is.
It's
When you
not
just-
always like
Whenever
this.
someone brings up grandma, I did think of like It Chapter 2.
Yeah. No,
It's
she
just like
the grandma
that
was
scene.
probably the most scary thing I've ever seen, like IRL. Like she just did that, and she was so silent. I did not hear her like come in from the backyard or anything. She just appeared, bro, and it was scary.
Bro,
She's also
sneaky
surprisingly
monkey.
strong. Because one time for Christmas, she gave me a Buzz Lightyear shirt, and she was like, "Do you like it, son?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of cool." She grabbed my arm with like the force of a titan and said, "Do you like it?" And I said yes, and she's like, "That's good."
What the? What the?
For some reason, she's still allowed to drive.
Oh, what the hell? Jesus. Okay. Oh my god. I'm just here regretting everything.
Bro, it's funny though.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
Jesus.
You gotta remember, this all began when a friend of mine sent me pictures of some woman that did vaginal casts and casts of baby feet. And I was like, hey, let's do a Call Me Carson-esque video on this. So I grabbed Zach and I grabbed Jacob and Cameron, like a different Jacob, someone that I know from my primary school. And we just looked at it, and it was hilarious. And then we started talking about macaques killing themselves. No, but,
Humble
Okay,
beginnings.
no,
Yeah,
genuinely,
real humble.
I
I think you're still in the beginnings phase, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not always like this. A lot of the time we're just talking about anime and shit,
Yeah.
and yeah.
My
Yeah.
dog just seriously jump scared me.
Nah, just not gonna lie.
Did it make the
Budget
funny
Cast 5
FNAF
was
noise?
hot.
Wait, what'd you say, Stick?
Budget Cast 5 was hot.
I cannot remember what happened in that episode.
That's
It
the only
was-
one I don't remember.
That's the only one I watched.
What happened?
Number 7's pretty cool. What's
yeah,
that?
Number 7's so much fun,
Oh.
bro.
Oh god.
No, but what
Jesus
happened in
Christ.
5?
You were talking about organ harvesting.
Oh yeah, the Chinese organ harvest trade. Yeah,
I love
because
how you remember it.
because the story
Jesus
behind it was
Oh my
Jacob
God.
is
No.
Izzy and Cameron and I went into Sydney and we went through
Yeah.
Chinatown and some elderly hunched over Chinese woman gave me a newspaper and on the front cover it read like communists harvest organs from specific ethnic group or something, and it went in depth about how the coronavirus is supposedly there to cover up the Chinese organ harvest trade and how the government is illegally like
The
killing
organ
off
harvest
and
trade.
harvesting organs of a completely opposite faction to the commies. And
Oh,
What's with the Chinese and crazy conspiracies?
bro, I don't know.
No one knows
I-
what
I
goes
think
in
it-
China. It is like the government a mystery. The people their entire lives are work in sweatshop and look at funny tall foreigners.
Yeah, no, cause I went to China. I went to China, bro, and like my mom, she had the audacity to we were going through Tiananmen Square with a guide, and my mom had the audacity to ask her, oh, so did the incident actually happen here? And like
What?
our tour guide actually looked around frantically and was like, I'm not allowed to talk about that. I just straight up can't. They were
He's dead.
spies.
He's fucking dead. He is gone.
Yeah.
What the
But
hell?
also on the first night, I got poisoned by a McDonald's cheeseburger, and they leave bones in their KFC. So I mean, China's
Wait.
pretty whack.
What?
I got poisoned by a cheeseburger, and they leave
Jesus
their
Christ.
bones in their chicken, bro.
Yeah, that's
Crack open a bone and drink the fucking juices in it. Bone marrow.
Drink the bone marrow.
Nutritious. Yeah.
Drink it. Oh yeah, protein. Jesus Christ.
That happened to one of Thor's mighty goats.
Yeah. He killed it
What?
and drank its bone marrow.
No, so you see, Thor has two goats. Two mythical goats. Who, like, you can eat all of them, like, to the bone, and they'll just come back the next day.
Oh yeah.
But this one kid, because, like, Thor offered these goats to a family, one kid crunched open a femur and decided to lick on some bone marrow.
Yeah.
And so the goat got revived with a broken foot, and then Thor, like, destroyed the house or something, I don't know.
He got mad. He killed a bitch.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, what's like your guys like sketchiest like fast food or restaurant you've gone to? Cause like I was like when I went to England,
Yeah.
my mom just like wanted to go to KFC, and the closest one it was underground. So in England, like you have to pay to use the bathroom. So it was just like
Oh yeah.
underground, like next to a bathroom, like those like nastiest like piss stained, cum stained
You know, there's some hooker probably
Like,
giving someone head
hell
through the glory
hell
hole.
hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And just
those
to the
kind
left of
places.
it was just like KFC with like basically one person there, just like looking miserable with their life. And
Right.
my mum still thought it was a good idea to like eat there.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
So we did, and like I just remember
Did
that
anyone
like
die?
in like in like my mashed potato, like there was a band-aid.
Huh?
Oh my God.
I mean, the closest I have to that, I usually go to normal restaurants, but my mum has a story because... Do you guys know what sweetbread is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It is,
no,
like,
I
generally
didn't.
cooked or deep-fried organs. And so there was this
Okay,
place in New
cool.
Zealand that sold it, and so my mum would go there a lot and, like,
What?
you know, order the sweetbread.
Oh my God.
And then one day she asked, you know, what is this? And they were like, oh, it's deep-fried sheep brain. And
Oh,
she
okay,
never
it was
ate there
just
again.
animal, okay.
Yeah, nah,
I was
she
gonna,
never
I was
went
gonna
again.
say.
Yeah. What about you, Stick? What's the sketchiest like fast food, or what's the sketchiest place you've been to eat?
I don't go to real sketchy places. I mean, I act sketchy. I just don't go to. I've never been to a sketchy place.
There's a comment to be made, but I'll
Like this-
refrain.
No, you should do it. You should do it. But I mean, like the sketchiest place I've ever been to eat isn't even sketchy. It was just like those really super authentic like food places. Like what food was? I can't remember what food it was. Let's just call it Venezuelan. It wasn't. I don't even know how to say that.
Oh, you stupid.
Let's say that it was Brazilian. Okay, I don't actually know, but you know those
Latin American. That
it
is
was-
that
yeah,
is
okay,
much more
Latin
general
American.
and probably accurate term. You
Cool,
total
okay.
fucking dickhead.
Okay, shut your face hole. I'm dumb. But like it was instead of like giving you tissues, they just like put on a tissue box at like the table, which was like like a really like a children's plastic table. But like the food was great. It was super oily. But that was like the sketchiest place I went to. It wasn't super sketchy.
Oh, the place I go to ain't that
Pathetic.
sketch. Brings out a fucking tissue box. Hey, just have the whole thing, my man.
Yeah,
Jesus
the
Christ.
sketchiest place I've been is probably just the McDonald's in China, because literally
Oh,
the
yeah, in
only
China.
people that were being served was this woman and her son, and it looked like they had just run away from an abusive household.
It's
So-
China. What do you expect?
You-
But I'm t-
Yeah, probably.
What?
But yeah. What was the thing
Okay.
that you suggested, Zach, earlier today?
Ooh, have you ever randomly fallen unconscious? Because I have 2 stories I want to tell, but I'll let you guys go first.
I have not personally.
What?
I have a very
Oh,
boring
that's
life.
what it was for.
I've never just KO'd randomly.
Alright. Corey, do you have a story about it or no?
Oh yeah, I did. I put it on like the server because like he just asked a question and I didn't bother reading like the context, so I just answered it.
Before you said anything, I said, this is for the podcast, you lethargic apes.
But what does that even mean? Like it's for the
If you say, what does that mean? What is
Like,
the
do you want-
podcast? I'm going to scream.
I actually
Okay, I'll
really
just
wanna.
retell it.
I really wanna hear you scream. Actually, that sounds interesting. Cut sound.
I was just too high pitched for it. I did a pterodactyl scream.
Jesus
That
Christ.
That
my
was a-
fucking jugular.
Okay. Yeah, but Corey, what's your story?
Okay, so like I've passed out unconscious a few times from heat stroke because I just don't drink enough
Ooh,
water
damn.
or like just take care of myself. So like it was like on year 7 camp. I was very dizzy for like hours and like waiting for like the bus to get home.
Yeah.
As soon as I got home, I passed out on my floor.
Damn.
like, My brother was already home. Like he saw me on the floor and just like walked past me. And my sister got home, also saw me unconscious and just like walked on top of me. So it was until I was on the floor for 3 hours until my mum got home. And just like probably saved my life because like my brain was just like I was like
Your brain
a
was
mess.
boiling.
It was, and like I couldn't think, and like I couldn't see my mum,
Oh,
and I was
shit.
just speaking
Damn.
gibberish.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn, they dogged the boys. What the frick?
Yeah.
Dog and the boys!
Okay, Zach, what? You said that you had 2 stories that you wanted to
Yes,
talk
I
about.
have 2.
Alright,
Uh,
Stick, now
one-
listen closely, Stick, okay?
Oh,
These are funny.
God. Jesus Christ.
Wait, you don't know what this is. I remember you specifically saying you weren't there. Because
Really?
this was a specifically year 6 thing. I remember, because I asked you and you don't remember anything about this.
Okay.
We are standing up. I think it was in the middle of a heat wave. We were singing the national anthem. We had a bunch of parents behind us. And so we started
Yeah.
singing. We stop, and then all that echoes through the hall is just a thud against the wood. And
Oh,
Patrick Broughton, do you know them, Callum?
No, I don't think so.
They're the kid that unicycled on stage.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Yeah.
He
He just fucking dropped down of heat stroke. Didn't see him for the rest of the week.
Oh. Okay, this is.
Yeah,
The second one is just me in my house. So, this was like in like year 9, maybe 8. I think it was year 9. It was definitely year 9, yeah. So I just like got up out of my bed, started walking, and then I opened my eyes and suddenly I was on the floor. And my parents were just above me like, oh my god, what happened? And I just said, I don't know.
And I
Great.
got up and pissed and went back to bed.
I did go to piss, but I didn't go back to bed.
Oh God.
Wait, we should
I-
ask Stick about dreams. Once
Dreams.
you're done.
Oh,
I am done. That all there is to it. I went to
Okay.
walk, and then suddenly I was on the floor.
Yeah. Stick, what's like
great. That's
what's What's your wasn't it your most memorable nightmare or something, or like reoccurring nightmares?
I mean, I can't actually remember any nightmares, but I do remember a very interesting dream that was.
Yeah.
Oh god, it was weird. Okay, so I was in this was back in Sri Lanka when I was like really young. All right.
Yeah.
I
Sri
was.
Lanka?
Yeah. I'm a foreign boy. I
Ew.
like. Oh god, Jesus Christ. I so the thing is, I somehow I jumped backwards, and I found out that I had the ability to fly, but only backwards if I jumped backwards. And it was so weird, alright? So I was just jumping around
Why
backwards
is
and
Shrek
flying,
and
and then I just saw my brother and my sister in a like a tree house of Jenga, alright? It was so like surreal, right? And I like jumped backwards and I accidentally hit the one supporting pole that it had, and all of the Jenga, like the gigantic Jenga blocks, fell on me, and that was just the end. I was just like, huh?
You died.
I died. I got crushed by ginormous
You got
Jenga
beaten by
blocks.
Jenga.
I know. I was like, huh? It was.
You don't beat the
so-
game beats you.
You just lost that Jenga hardcore mode. How does it feel?
It's just tragic.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Also, the reason I was laughing is because I looked on Twitter and fucking Shrek was trending, so I checked it out, and this is from CNN.
Oh god.
The U.S. Library of Congress's National
see
Film
this.
Industry will add 25 films, including 1963's Lilies of the Field and the 2001 animated hit Shrek. Congress now just owns a copy of Shrek, I guess.
So they did like a movie night, like Congress, where they just
Movie
watched
night with the boys.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Oh, what the hell?
yeah,
Mm.
Shrek, bro.
Oh, I remember one more really weird. All my
Wait.
dreams that I remember from a very young age are really weird. All right. Okay. So we were in the change rooms, right? But for some reason we were going like full naked, right?
Yeah.
And the girls were there too. But the thing is, like everyone, you know, normal naked, right? And I looked over to the girls, right? And
What's not normal naked?
and you'll see. They had dicks.
Wait,
They
is
were
this
just-
chick with...
They were
You
just like
predicted
walking around,
cyberpunk.
and it was just it was just flopping around.
Wait, is this chicks with the dicks or something else? I wasn't focusing.
No, it was chicks with dicks.
It was
Wait,
a
was it
dream
like
he
real
had.
people, like in your grade?
Oh, I thought you were like
Yeah, it was
in
so
Thailand and calling a
weird.
hooker over.
It was so weird. Like Jesus Christ. This was back in like year 2 or 3 or something. Like when I was here. Oh god, it was.
Wait, you too?
I know that was so. Oh god, that was traumatic.
Traumatic.
Literally no other word to describe it. Oh
Yeah.
god, what about you, Zach? You seem to have. What the fuck? You seem to have the weirdest stuff.
Stop hitting yourself! And you can come back for more anytime you want. You call this resisting arrest? We call this a difficulty plea.
My favorite Cloaker quote ever.
Oh,
You call this resisting arrest? We call this a difficulty tweak.
What?
yeah.
My
Oh,
second
God.
favorite is now go to the forums and cry like the little bitch you are.
Bro, we gotta play Payday 2 again. Stick just asked you about dreams, Zach. Do you want to talk about your nightmare that you were talking about 2 weeks ago?
Cause you seem to have really crazy stories.
It will, give
First-
it will give the context to the went back to bed and pissed part.
That was different. That was just me being fucked up. But my first
okay.
ever dream that I remember at my youngest age was I was on the set of the popular children's TV show Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yo! Oh my
I-
god, Yoga
Now, which show
Gabba
was
was
it?
so
I was the
nice.
size of the puppets, and I was just on the set running.
That's
And then
it.
suddenly Godzilla was behind me, roared, started chasing me. I started running away, fell into a hole which just led into the void, then I woke up.
Oh, did you do that weird waking up thing where you just like jerk because you thought you fell?
No, I just opened my eyes.
You
and
just
then
opened
got up.
your eyes. You were enlightened.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The frick.
My most
God.
recent dream that I remember, by comparison, is I'm just walking up my street, and suddenly I just sense and turn, and there's a eastern brown snake behind me, and it starts slithering towards me, like, and I start running. I'm like in the motion of a full sprint.
Okay.
Like I am hauling ass,
oh.
except I am going at a walking speed. So imagine busted shit, just a semi-fat 15-year-old hauling ass, but he's like
Oh god.
at like a brisk walking pace.
Yeah. Oh,
What
you should
the-
tell him
oh,
about
Jesus
the actual
Christ.
dream that you talked about, your nightmare you talked about 2 weeks ago.
Me memory not good. What was that?
The white room.
No. Okay, so this was a recurring nightmare which I hate, where I am in school. A new period has started, and there's a special classroom that I don't know where it is, and I don't know the number of the classroom. So I go to a specific teacher and I ask, "Hey, I'm supposed to be in this class. Where am I supposed to go?" And they just say, "Oh yeah, go to the white room." And then I'm like, "Oh sure, I know that is." Even in the dream, I don't know where that is. So I just search the entire school. And I think I've searched the entire school, and I was like, "Oh shit, where is it?" And there's a new section of the school that is like unlocked. And then I go into that area, and the dream ends.
Oh, it's great.
And I had it
great.
again, and I hate it.
Wait, did you have it again
Oh.
recently?
Yeah, that was why I brought it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
so great.
the
That's...
part I hate about the most is like I'm just walking in the dream, but I wake up with like a spasm, like I'm from The Exorcist, and it's just
Jesus Christ.
a
Jesus.
violent jerk, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And Callum was talking about the walk up and piss thing. So what happened there is for some reason my body just didn't want to sleep. So I
Yeah.
went to sleep. I'm like, it's like almost 11. I'm gonna go back to bed. Wake up. Oh, what time is it? It seems pretty early. Damn, it's 12. Fuck.
Great. Great.
And so I just have a drink of water, I go to the bathroom, piss, watch YouTube for about an hour or two, go back to bed, wake up, oh, it's 3 a.m., go into the bathroom, piss again, go right back to sleep, wake up, it's 5 a.m., do the same thing, watch my iPad for a bit, it goes to like 7:30, my dad's leaving, and it's like, oh, finally, maybe I can get more than an hour of sleep. It's like, for some reason, my brain thought that, despite the fact I leave for school at 8:20. And so so my mum wakes me up, it's like, oh, it's 8:25. That's like, so I slept at 1 hour intervals.
Yeah.
And I just wake up, piss,
God.
watch YouTube for a bit, and then go back.
Oh god.
Did not have fun.
But the way we
Yeah,
explained
that-
it was like, and I woke up, and I pissed, I went to bed, I woke up again, drank some water, watched YouTube, pissed, went to bed, woke up again, pissed twice, went to bed.
I think
Continuous cycle.
when that happened, I was like genuinely aggravated.
Yeah, you were.
Oh,
You were
God.
mad.
I wanted to shake a stick at God.
The duality of man.
Oh, you. Oh, so you're one of those ethnic types. There's you know the Wallace and Gromit video where it's like Wallace and Gromit and the duality of man?
Oh yeah.
It's like at the end, it's like, Gromit, I think they're one of those ethnic types.
It's like out of nowhere you say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I've been thinking about that recently. I just need like a 6-foot pole next to my bed, just so I can like turn off the light and just close the door without getting out of bed.
Just great. Is mega.
'Cause I'm in a comfortable position, but my light is on and it's really powerful.
Oh yeah, you always get into like the perfect like
position,
like,
and you gotta get
yeah,
up.
the position, and then the light's bloody on, and you're like, oh okay, I'll turn the light off, and then you can't find it again, and you're like, well, frick.
Yeah.
Which is why I just 6-foot pole, just like reach over.
Oh yeah.
Done.
I mean, I
I
always
solved
have
that
my.
problem, but
Oh yeah, you go, Corey. Sorry.
no, you go.
Okay, well, I always have
No,
my.
you go.
Shut the fuck up. I always have my my bed headlight on, because when I have my games and shit in my bedroom, and my headlight, my actual fucking bedroom lights will glare onto the screens, and it sucks. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
always just have my headrest light on, or I'll just have it all off, so I can just go into bed and turn it off. Shut up,
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Corey. What were you gonna
Oh, like as you can like I solved that problem from like the light problem by just like taking out all the lights in my room, so I just like live in.
Complete
Darkness.
darkness.
I mean, yeah, I live across the road from the shop, so I get like it's basically a nightlight
say?
in a way. So I always have light.
Yeah.
Jesus, this guy's breathing's like super heavy.
My nose is fucked up. I have
Great.
cartilage just jutting out of my right
Oh
side.
yeah, wait, Stick.
What?
Stick, wait, Stick. Can you go into the podcast chat and just scroll through
Okay.
it real quick?
Okay, what
Because
am I
it
looking
has
for?
it has pictures of Zach, and eventually you'll understand what he means when he says his nose is fucked.
Just the pictures you'll stumble across.
Oh, is this the guy? Is this the guy wearing a fedora?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. He looks like you. Okay, Zach.
So
I'm
pale
gonna say
they
this
think
in the
I'm from
nicest way
Ireland.
possible. You look like, not your face, but you just look like knockoff Carlson. Just knock off Carlson. That's
No, I have a specific image which if I will find, I will give it to you. Where I am like dead set, like exactly like.
Wait, no,
Carlson.
I found it. I found exactly. Wait, is it this one? Is it this?
No. There's a specific image
Oh god.
where
Oh god.
it is. I used it for my year 9, I think, like art assessment. And straight up, and I had this one girl next to me, and she's like, "Is that Carson?" It's like, "No, that's me." And I was like, "God damn!"
Yeah.
Well, oh god, it's great.
Zach, do you
Great.
want to explain the mystery behind your broken nose?
Yeah, what happened? What happened?
I don't fucking know.
Great answer. Okay, moving on.
No, shit, Zach, can you explain to him the circumstances and stuff?
What circumstances?
So,
I woke up like this. Ah!
no, how like legitimately you don't know, and there's like speculation of certain events when it might have happened, and that your family just didn't notice until one day.
I mean, I guess, because like the only thing that could have caused that is one time I was a young lad. I somehow like crawled up to a window, and because the window panes weren't like properly put in,
Yeah.
I somehow like wriggled them to a specific area where it just fell forward and just took me with it. But the thing
That-
is though, my mum like heard the crash, was like, "Oh fuck, what's that?" Found her child like on the ground surrounded by glass, but I was apparently just like untouched, unfazed.
Oh.
No damage. I'm
But
invincible.
There was also where didn't you get like scared by a rooster or something, and you ran your face into a pole?
Oh yeah, so I was. This was a bit younger than I specifically remember because my parents have told me this story. But a rooster, I was like in a chicken pen, and suddenly a rooster spotted me, smelt my feet, and started running towards me. and it jumped up at me, scratched my nipply titties. So now I only have half a nipple on one of my titties, and
What?
the other one's like almost completely taken off.
Wait, no, I'm gonna look at this. Jesus Christ. Actually, wait, no, I don't want to look at this.
It's sort of hard to see. It's only like the remnants, really. Hold
Oh,
on,
God.
I
Let
actually.
me, let me see
It's
this.
next to nothing. So it does that, it scratches. I start screaming, try to run away. And I'm running to the gate. The gate opens on the chicken's side.
Yeah.
So they're trying to open the gate to help me. And I just run face first into this metal pole and knock myself out.
It's like
That-
my mum has a story like that where mum used to live on the farm, on a farm,
Yeah.
and so she had to go collect eggs because grandma was like, go get the eggs, we're gonna fucking do something, I don't know. And she had like a metal bucket with her, and she had like finished getting all the eggs. She was about to walk out, and this rooster just spotted her and started chasing her. She backhanded the rooster with the bucket and ran out screaming. She actually like flung this like tin bucket into this rooster's head and ran out. And that actually gave her a phobia of like chickens and roosters. But
Great.
as a
I think I probably have something similar because the only memory I have of running away from a bird was when I was like in New Zealand, and for some reason there was just a turkey on the loose, and it started running towards me, so I just like ran down some stairs. And apparently, turkey's greatest fear, aside from really nothing, like just the impending doom, is just stairs.
yeah, but like
So there was just a rooster posted up on some stairs, looking down at me. I
yeah, but,
felt so weak.
ironically, my mum now works with chickens and birds like that, so you know.
Does she kill them?
Sometimes.
She does it for power. It's a coping mechanism, bro.
Oh God.
That'd be funny.
After the talk of birds and dreams, I just remember this dream I had like all the
Where you
time.
fucked
as
a
kid.
chicken?
Holy frick. Okay, wait. Okay,
No.
I'll go afterwards. I got something.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm not sure if it actually happened. My parents say it never happened, but like I've had a dream of it so many times that like it feels like a memory.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's like just at my grandparents' place, and there's just like a goose in the house, just like vibing, but then it just out of nowhere just goes completely insane, like it's
Yeah, it's a
and just,
fucking
like,
goose. What do you
breaking everything.
expect? They notice a squirrel exists and just go.
But like I brought this like from my parents, like they said it's never happened, so I just brought this like memory into existence, but like it feels so real, like I can't like remember senses and just like
Yeah.
that memory.
Something similar has happened where I thought Jack Lamington burnt down the boys' bathroom in the hall.
Oh, yeah. Stick, what was your thing?
Okay, so I have a friend. I'm not gonna mention their name. Their name's gonna be
Christopherson.
Christopherson. Okay. Christopherson is they're gonna be a she, okay, for some reason. So Christopherson
Christina Offerson.
Christina Offerson has so dumb. Christina Offerson has a fear of slots. Corey, you might know who this is. Okay, so she had a dream, right? So she's deathly afraid of slots, and she had a dream where there were slots running after her. All right. So she's like legging it, and there's slot like an army of slots like sprinting at her, all right, at like full speed, and somehow she takes flight. All right, so she's flying, and the slots also start flying, but they're still doing the motion of running in the air, and it's, it's so stupid. It's so dumb.
This sounds like a VR chat model where like
I know!
it's regular models just it on the ground, but like as you start moving, it like completely tracks your motions.
Yeah, it's that was
Looks like a fucking Wendigo.
it was it would have been terrifying that.
I guess like because of like those dreams, like she's like got in a fear of sunflowers as well, because just
Oh,
while
yeah.
she's being chased by like the sloths in the air, the sunflowers are kind of just like staring at her.
Oh,
like,
was that the second
menacingly?
part?
I think so.
Oh,
This-
it's so
She's
good.
not
This
a
is a
feel-good
story.
dream.
There are 2 parts.
It is a trilogy. There's a third part to this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did a fucking orangutan just join the call? What was that?
Why
Oh,
does
I
he
have
do
a
such a
friend,
good
like-
impression? What the hell?
It's Zach,
It's
bro.
not like
Excuse me,
Diggs,
what?
you know, like our friend that can do like the really good monkey like
Oh,
impressions.
you mean Monkey Girl?
Monkey girl? That doesn't sound right.
Monkey Girl. Yeah, she's
That
really
sounds
good
like
at
a
making monkey
racial
noises.
epitaph, my dude.
It's hilarious.
I mean,
it's
like
hilarious.
she's black.
And she, oh my
No
god,
comment.
it's so funny. You like startle her and she starts making monkey noises, and
I think
it's
I
like,
know who you're talking about.
This reminds me
I
of the
just sit
Choo
next to
Choo
her in
Kid.
geography, and
Wait,
just out of nowhere, she just turns into monkey.
Yeah, can you
So
tell
good.
him about the Choo Choo Kid, Zach?
Have you not?
I don't think I have. I might
You're a
have told
fucking
Corey.
disgrace.
Tell them about the
Okay.
Choo Choo Kid.
So when we were in like year 3 or 4 or whatever,
yeah,
we had this kid in year 6 who had a lot of mental deficiencies, and for
Okay,
some
yeah.
reason he wasn't in a specific special needs school. He was in our school.
yeah.
Which we had a rant about, episode
Yeah,
7.
that's episode 7, but let's not get into that. I get violent.
Oh,
Okay,
oh
so
God.
the kid is like unable to function in any sense, and he's around during our after school care,
Yeah.
and he would play with 2 things: the Legos that people had already fucking built, which
Yep.
that frustrates me, and
Yep.
then a train set. And for some reason, my Magnum Dong brain just went choo choo to him once, and he fucking screamed. And so we just learned what made him tick. So me and a bunch of other kids, anytime we passed him, just went choo choo.
What the hell's this thumbnail?
That's a Jeep pie, my guy. That's what they're fucking. On jar,
Oh
bro.
my-
On jar, on X, on 6ix9ine, on my grandma, on my mama. The kid in year 6, the choo choo kid, looked just like a Jeep pie. On jar, bro.
Oh my god. Oh,
So
this
imagine
is-
imagine like some 8-year-old saying choo choo to a Jeep pie, and he just fucking screams and tries beating them up.
Yeah, but he's like really fat he's like chubby and tall as well.
He wasn't.
Really?
He was not. It's vivid. Dude could have fought Mike Tyson. He wouldn't have won, but
Yeah, because
he
wasn't
he
he
would
like
have thrown a
bowling
punch.
over kids and stuff and like beating them up as he was chasing?
He tried to. He grabbed a kid once, threw him to the ground, and it was about to start throwing haymakers on him. But luckily, one of the caretakers pulled him off.
That's great. Amazing.
And so I have the specific noise I make where I go. That is pulled from him. He made that noise when we said
Oh, yeah.
choo choo.
You need to get a soundboard, just like with all the sound effects.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually getting a soundboard, and it's just full of Zach noises. Zach makes like so many noises, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, I can tell. You could almost write him off as a special ed.
My mother calls me autistic like almost every day.
What? Wait, what? wait, what? Wait,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Huh.
Yeah,
You need to listen to her.
so at a very young age, she just like suspected like, does my child have autism? And she was like, no, she can't. But recently, because of some of the things, apparently, I don't know where she's gotten this idea from. That like she has called me her little autistic boy.
There's
Which-
like a Facebook autistic like mum.
By the way, that is a weird thing to say for someone who's like 3 inches taller than you. She is. She and my sister, actual hobbits. Big feet, short stature, very aggressive, smoke a lot of pot. Hobbits.
Bro.
Great.
Oh yeah, can you
Nah, my mum and my sister actually smoked.
can you explain to
Rolled
Stick-
fucking joints.
can you
Yeah,
explain
yeah,
to
please
Stick
explain.
your sister's like hemp addiction?
Wait, what?
Okay, no, it's not a hemp addiction. She has a regular, smoking alcohol and weed addiction,
So
a
you mean
normal person.
addiction?
Yeah. But one day, she has like, those like little shitty Christmas baskets you buy for people
Yeah.
during Christmas because you don't know what to
Yeah,
get?
yeah.
It is like that, but a fucking array of hemp oil products. It's like, there is hemp toothpaste, hemp fucking energy drinks.
Okay, hemp toothpaste. I'm yet to use it, but it's gonna.
Do you need hemp face cream? It's here.
Was
Hemp
it like
shampoo.
pillows?
Smell like hemp, but they were not. How would that fucking work?
I don't know. You said that they were like hemp, like pillowcases or whatever.
Oh
That
no,
was-
no, I was at Audi and they had like bed sheets made from weed.
That Germans on that good shit.
Yeah. It's.
Yeah.
Jesus
My
Christ.
sister just owns a bong. Oh yeah, also Callum, at the high school I'm going to currently, my sister has a story where they just be like this just kid at the end of the bus at like the very back,
Yeah.
and he was just the weed seller. He just sold kids weed. Just what he
Jesus,
did on his
oh,
free time.
Great,
School ends
great.
or immediately start the hustle. Gotta respect it.
Man's making a name. All I'm gonna say.
Hey, he's trying to live out here in a harsh environment. I respect it.
Live out here in the
What?
sticks. You're making a living, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Any way you can.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh god.
Well,
Live, let die, and he has chosen survival. I respect it. I fucks with it.
yeah.
Oh god.
We've hit about an hour, and Stick, if you do wanna come on again, what we usually
yeah.
like to do
Oh
is
yeah, definitely.
Zach says something racist, offensive, whatever. It's
Yeah.
completely out of context. He just thinks of it, and it's something
Yeah.
generally very heinous. Like
Yeah.
it's actually
Yeah.
horrible, and he just says it,
Yeah.
and that's where we just end it, cause it's funny.
Great. Okay, wait. Before you end it, you guys should really do an SMP. Not gonna lie.
Fucking.
Is that what's happening currently?
Yes.
There was like an education edition one. It was-
Ew.
Is it still going?
No,
Ew.
because
Ew.
some other kids, or like it's basically dead, but some other kids at our school, they made their own like actual one where they're actually paying rent for the server and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cringe.
Might do that. I don't know. I don't like how the SMP that I experienced got super political and boring, and it was unfun.
Oh yeah. Well.
So I just went and
you just
played,
gotta
like,
you just
GTA.
gotta get some people who don't care about politics.
You need villains. You need chaos. You need arbiters of
I feel like
destruction.
Zach is the
We-
perfect person.
Blood for the blood god, skull for the skull.
I've
throne.
known
Fuck
this guy.
on!
But I've known this guy for an hour, and I feel like he's like the perfect addition to that.
Actually,
Absolutely.
I wanna arrange from.
Me
Some of
like chaos.
I wanna arrange from some of Zach and my friends, and then you, Corey, and
Yeah,
Connor
Pog.
to come over and
Pog.
Stick. I guess
Pog, Connor.
you can come 'cause you can actually experience what it's like hanging with these guys for more than an hour if you want.
Oh god. Yeah, sure. That sounds very interesting, I guess.
Wait,
The whole
Callum,
time.
Yeah.
about hanging out with you. Remember when we had that sleepover once, like
Oh, yeah.
recently?
And you like you oh my fuck, you terrorized Eric.
Yes.
We have to-
I like no, but before that, when we were sleeping out on the couches and shit,
Yeah.
I couldn't go to sleep. I got really bored, so I was normally when I'm bored and in the bed, I'm like, I'm gonna jack off, and then I remembered, oh, I'm at Callum's house. I shouldn't do that. So instead, I just started playing porn videos, and I'd skip to the part where the girl starts moaning and play that. Because I remember Eric. You might have not been there, because I remember Eric going, "Shut the fuck up."
Oh, remember when we found that Mongolian throat singing porn video, and we found that guy that looked like
What?
So we Zach really got
I
into Mongolian throat
have-
singing. I still have that
I
Mike
have
Pence
the
image.
I do too.
Is this dude that looks like Mike Pence, and the image just cuts off just before his penis. And it's the funniest thing because he's like kind of slouched forward and he looks like mildly fit, and it's just Mike Pence staring into the camera,
What?
and it's hilarious. And the entire story behind the video was that Zach, this was the first time.
No, I don't want that.
no, not behind the video, but behind the situation.
Oh
Was
God.
Zach like had just found out about Mongolian throat singing, and he was
Yeah.
hanging out at my place with like
Oh my
Eric
God.
and some other friends, and we
No,
just...
no, that's not true. That's not true.
Really?
That is not true. I remember what this image is from specifically.
Oh well, I'm talking about the
It-
Mongolian throat singing video.
No,
we found.
this
hub.
image is the Vor thing. That is what this image was
What?
born from
This
the
is getting
Hatsune
worse
Miku
and
Vor
worse.
video.
This is
Oh,
actually
that's
getting
actually a
worse.
better story. Can you explain your like
Jesus
predicament with Hatsune Miku Vor?
Oh my God. No, what the hell?
I forget
what
the
is wrong?
specific circumstances, but on my Twitter timeline, Hatsune Miku Vor just appeared. Yeah, it was a meme where it was like Hatsune Miku Vor, but Markiplier was in the corner and it was like, "Is that the Bite of 87?" And because we were on an entire Vor thing, I like started looking up the video. Someone had posted like the source in the fucking thing, so I clicked on it, and directly below the Hatsune Miku Vor video was just him staring into me
And then,
with desecrated eyes.
and then also, the Hatsune Miku Vor video followed you for like a week, didn't it?
No, just Vor in general. I would just be in school and hear kids say the word, like year 7, say the word Vor, and it was just the entire week, every day, like a schedule from God himself to spite me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This
but-
is.
Do you want to say the Mongolian throat singing video? Or like what we found in the hub about Mongolian throat singing?
What did we find about Mongolian throat singing?
Okay, so Zach, you were over at my place with Eric, and I think Joel and Connor were also there. And this is when you really got into Mongolian throat singing, and like I think Eric and I were just playing along, and we were like, oh, what if we looked it up on the hub, and we found this video of this fat ass, okay, just twerking, and it got to a point where like the video kept on like getting closer and closer, and then it just freezed on the moment when she's at peak twerk, and it was just some dude Mongolian throat singing. Her butthole started Mongolian throat singing, and it was just a freeze frame, and it was the funniest shit.
Oh my. What the hell? What
Yeah.
the.
Okay,
Oh God.
we'll end this here. Zach, do you have anything to say?
Do you have any heinous things to say?
I want a big titted MILF to crush my dick.